What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Busy Pete. It has been a long while since we've done a video about what's going on, the up and up. We do different things on this channel. I've been pretty busy with my business. As you can see, I got the Peterbilt out back there, and I've done a few videos on the old Peterbilt. We call her Petey. As you can see, there is no longer a name on the door. Well, sad to say, I had to leave the company that I was with, and I got called a piece of shit for leaving. That just shows the unprofessionalism of the company. They didn't like how I left. I mean, I told them, I said, hey, I got to be home on a certain day, and they weren't working with me, so I had to say, vaya con Dios, see you later, because I can't do this. So, it's long story short, just bad equipment being pulled, and I'm not going to deal with bad equipment. That's the main issue I had. So anyway, back to what we're talking about here. I've been pretty busy. I did work on the Suzuki some. I've been trying to troubleshoot what's up with the Suzuki. But the Suzuki is pretty much, I got it apart right now. I got some things off of it. As you can see, I'm working on the coils. I switched from a Suzuki coil to a Kawasaki coil. I got told by a guy in Indianapolis they work real well. They work awesomely. I was having some sparking issues, and I think the coils weren't working with the electronic ignition. As you can see, I got right here on the electronic ignition. But I'm trying to get these buttoned up. Basically, the setup I got right here wasn't working with the factory. So I made a bracket, and I've got to bolt these onto the new bracket to make it work with the old factory stuff. And I really can't remove these at all. They are tack welded or something on the frame. So I'm pretty much stuck with what I got. And I'm trying to just basically bolt them on, make them work. I do got some angle iron in the garage. I thought about it, and I said, you know what? I can grab a piece of that angle iron and then bolt it that way. That would be perfect. So we might just use a little bit of angle iron from the toolbox we had from the Volvo. So as you can see, we got the Peterbilt out here rocking, and it's a little dirty right now because she's been working hard. But today I'm going to do a little video on the Mustang. What's the up and up on the Mustang? Well, we haven't done a video of the Mustang in over a year, okay? So basically what's happened, I have taken the plastic dip off the front bumper. As you can see, the pony is now shiny and beautiful. That's pretty much what I've done so far. I do need to get some new headlights. I need to get some new fog lights as well, because they look like crud and they're just done for. And I need to get them working, because they're not working. I haven't done anything with the paint or the body or anything. I haven't done anything with the wheels yet, but I have done a few things. So one of the problems I had with the car was, we unlocked it. Key fob for the car was not working very well at the time, and we just needed batteries in it because it's barely even driven. So let's open up the old Mustang. As you can see, she might be just a little bit dirty. Me and my son went for a ride out to our friends, and we didn't realize it was muddy out there. And Special K needs to get in here and sweep this car out. As soon as you see this video, bud, you need to clean it. But as you can see, she hasn't changed much. But I have some new stuff going on inside the car, and I'm going to get over there to the driver's side and fill you in. Alright, so we're in the Mustang. As you can see, the dash is not back together. I got her running. I wound up putting a JVC in, Bluetooth, with a USB on it. Is what I wound up doing. And I found the most problem I had with it is finding the wiring harness. The place I found the wiring harness for my 98 Mustang was for the stereo, for aftermarket stereos. was actually at Walmart. Walmart had the correct one that I needed, and they had like 3 or 4 different ones they had back then. So, and furthermore, we'll just kind of back it up here. We got a little bit of Tupac, California love, you know. So, you know, it's doing all right. But basically what I ran into at the time was my stereo had a ground issue on the amplifier. And pretty much what I had to do, I was like, okay, the amp's not coming on. I said, what the heck's going on here? So I looked further and further and further into it, and I'm like, So I checked to see if I was getting power to my wire. I had power. Then I checked and seen if I had power or had a good ground. And come to find out, I had no ground on this. So I traced down the ground. It was back behind the seat here in the bottom of this seat. And come to find out, the ground wire had snapped over time, I guess from old age and it's sitting. This car is set for quite a while. I decided to you know, take care of that, fix that, and then eventually it was like boom, boom, boom. All right, we got that taken care of. The old stereo was trashed, man. Pretty much it's from it falling behind the dash. Someone didn't do a proper install on the stereo. And thanks to YouTube, I learned quite a bit how to properly do this because it's been so long since I installed a stereo in a vehicle. But I got everything situated. So right now, like I was doing a video earlier and it got messed up. But right now I got a problem with my car. When you're driving down the road, your tripometer and your miles per hour gauge, your mileage isn't going up. And Dixie's over here just wanting some attention. But it's not been doing it, and I'm like, I drove it for a while and didn't realize it. I looked down and said, man, that thing hasn't changed from 50 miles. So I got looking at it, and I just ran across a video the other day. I was just getting ready to find a new gauge cluster for it, and found out that you can change the tripometer, gears, and all that. I'm like, wow, I never knew that. So you can change the gears. You can go online, look them up. I found them on Amazon for like anywhere from $10 to $12. If it's Prime, it's $12. Not bad for just a small little repair. And there is plenty of videos on how to take that dash cluster out. And I'm going to white face my gauges here soon. You are just all about all the love today, aren't you, buddy? Yes, yes. Say hi. Say hi. Tell him hi. Tell him. Woof, woof. Tell him hi. Okay. Well, she's being bashful. You're not allowed in the Mustang. You know that. Get out of here. Come on. Out. Back. 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 Mom don't like you in the car. Nor do I. She stepped on something about a week or so ago, and it got all over my seat, and I about freaked. But anyway, it was fifth wheel grease off a semi, and I'm like, ah! As you can see, yeah, it's gonna be murder getting that out. But as you can see, it's the same old car. Nothing's really changed much, besides having the stereo with the USB port. Pretty much that's all that's happening. I'm currently working on the S10 right now. That's what's going on currently. I'm waiting for Amazon to send me my door tabs for the driver's side door. The little tab snapped, as you can see. I got the door all apart, and what I was doing was both sides. The driver's side door was broke on this, and the door handle was broke. So let's kind of go over here. Typical Chevrolet door. They never want to shut. You got to slam them. come on over here. Sorry about the wind. This door handle was snapped all the way off, so I had to get a new door handle for it to fix it. And then I said, well, while I got the door handle and I got the panel all off, you know, I decided, well, I got it off, I might as well change the locks, because this thing don't have any keys for the door locks. I'm like, this sucks. So I never could really lock up my pickup truck, you know. And I said, it's time. It is definitely time. So, you know, I said, why not? Why I got it apart? Just get 2 door locks. They're like $25 at like O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's where I got them. And the door handle, it was like $18 for the handle. And would you believe it? The black one is more than the chrome one. I'm just like, what the frick? So that's that. As you can see, we got the Coachman here. We haven't done anything with the Coachman yet because just things being so tight. The previous company I was working with, they pretty much, yeah, they broke me. So that truck I own. That is not a lease truck. That is mine. So I'm moving to a different place here soon, if the Lord's willing, to make it all work. But from what I keep hearing, there's such good rapport about the company I'm going with. I said, what I got to lose, you know? And we got some other things going on, you know, but we're going to get this Coachman going here probably within the next 3 months. That's the goal. We've got to get tires for it. I got to get the exhaust on it. I've got to get the exhaust fixed on it because it's got a big hole in it. We got to figure out why the battery keeps dying on this thing. I'd be off for like a few days, go back, the damn battery's dead. So I think it was just a cheap battery that someone bought from somewhere just to get it going. That's part of it. And then I got another motorcycle sitting behind here. I'll give you a little sneak peek. It's another Suzuki, and it does have a sidecar to it, but I'm thinking about the bike is so just rusted up and everything. The motor is not seized. I thought about getting it going, the motor, and then yank the motor and put it in a go-kart or a golf cart. You know, it's a little 2-stroke. But that's that, guys. That's what's going on with old Busy Bee. Just been working up a storm, trying to get, you know, things going with the business. You know, sometimes you got to take a break and concentrate on what's around you and work for your family and get things done, you know. And like I said, the old Pete's been keeping me really occupied. I've been fixing that thing left and right, just trying to get all the little redneckified and stuff on that truck. You wouldn't believe how many things I've seen. And I'm like, just like, my goodness, why would you do this, you know? So just the other day, about a few days ago, we had to change the fan on it. It was a fairly new fan from when the last guy drove that truck. He hit the back of a tanker and messed the radiator and all that up. And I just had to fix the fan because the fan shroud didn't have locking washers or anything in it. So it was like, okay, but that was a kind of a problem. So the fan, with the fan shroud, you know, my buddy left me. Dixie! The fan shroud had got into the fan and cracked the fan. She's coming. Slowly. Come on, bud. Come on. Gotta get in here. So, it shredded the fan up a little bit, and I'm like, no! Yeah. And, it needed to be fixed. I had to go inside. It's just a little bit nipply out there. It is February. But, you know, I had to have the fan repaired. Had some other DOT issues, you know, that was found during a DOT inspection that I did at a shop. I just periodically have my rigs checked or my cars checked, you know, make sure everything's okay. You know, it's good to have a second pair of eyes to check your equipment. So, furthermore, been working a lot on the Pete. You've probably seen a few videos of me fixing the fan blower and the heater and all that in the sleeper berth. That's been a thing in the making. And I'm trying to redo the sleeper berth a little bit. We'll probably do some videos on it eventually, piece by piece by piece. I'm redesigning the inside of the sleeper, that truck. It's an old Unibuilt sleeper. And I'm going over the road now versus what I was before. You sit too much with the previous company. If you watch any of my trucking videos on Busy Bee, you will see the name of the company. And sitting too much causes money being lost. If the wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning. So anyways, you'll have a great day. God bless you. And we're just going to keep doing what we do best. And I'm going to probably do a video here in a little while. Working on the Suzuki. I'm going to refab that bracket because it didn't work right for me. And then that'll be that, right? So, catch you later. Be safe out there. Remember, wear a helmet for your noggin if you're riding. And, you know, keep your eyes on the road and be safe out there, right? Y'all have a good day. God bless. And we'll catch you on the flip side, all right? Later.